This is Somewhere Whole, a Piper Woods mystery, Book 3, written by Molly Black, read by Caroline. Prologue. As the sun sank lower in the sky, casting an eerie orange glow over the swampy landscape, Marissa Jenkins, a 34-year-old financial analyst from New York City, found herself wiping sweat from her brow and wondering how in the world she'd gotten where she was. I must be crazy to have signed up for this, she thought. I made a New Year's resolution to take a break from the rat race, but this isn't exactly what I had in mind. She was standing on a narrow spit of soggy land that jutted out into water as thick as coffee, not far from the airboat where the captain was lecturing to the other passengers about the beauty of the rugged landscape. Marissa had no doubt she would have found it beautiful if she had been staring at it on National Geographic, but to be out here in the middle of it, well, she couldn't deny feeling a sense of hostility, as if she were walking on a foreign planet that would kill her the moment she opened her suit and came into direct contact with the environment. Maybe I should have listened to my co-workers and gone to a resort instead. The truth was that this wasn't really a vacation at all, but rather an extended stay in Florida, which had begun with a work conference. She had almost gone back to New York 2 days ago, but the thought of alternatively working in the bustling office of a cutthroat fashion startup and coming home to 2 screaming twins who had just reached an age that allowed them to power around the house on their bellies, a house that had not yet been childproofed. Well, it was more than a little overwhelming. Not to mention having a husband who had injured himself while falling off scaffolding at work and was now confined to the couch, from which he watched action movies on TV, just loud enough to interrupt the twins' naps now and then, and shouted down the hall when the mail arrived. Yes, it was quite a life. As much as Marissa loved her family, there were days when she wondered how she had ever chosen this. She would have liked to see the receipt, just so she could double-check the signature. Joe's mom is there, she reminded herself. You know how she loves to help out. She gets to be a mother to Joe again and spoil her grandchildren. Win-win. Besides, you need a break. Yes, she most certainly did. So why was it so hard to relax and just enjoy her freedom, fleeting as it might be? A snake the color of a traffic cone slithered past her, and she imagined how her twins, Mike and Mel, would react to such a sight. She wouldn't have let them near the thing, of course, but she would have loved for them to be able to see it. That was another thing she was discovering. Now that she was a mother, it was difficult for her to enjoy things for herself without sharing them with her family. As exhausting as family life could be, it seemed there was always a part of her that missed her children when they were absent. All right, folks, she could hear the captain saying from a distance. It's nearly 8 o'clock, so we'll be wrapping up our tour.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?